Joining me now is Garry Kasparov. He's a Russian chess grandmaster. He's a political activist. He's a writer. Kasparov is the founder and chairman of the Renew Democracy Initiative, a nonpartisan and nonprofit group dedicated to preserving democracy in the United States and around the world. He's a contributing editor at the Wall Street Journal. Garry, welcome to the show. You know all of what I speak. Everything I'm warning of people about, you have lived through in Russia. You know what the banners with the leader's face on looks like. You know what government propaganda in every piece of your life looks like.
Absolutely. I grew up in the Soviet Union. Don't forget about it. So, and I agree with you that America 2025 is not Germany of 1930s or not Russia of the 1990s. But I don't want us to celebrate prematurely. 7 million is a big number, but it's a country of 350 million people. And it's not just about demonstrations. It's about taking away the levers of power that Trump now controls. Yes, it's the very razor-thin margin in the House, but the House is paralyzed because Michael Johnson is Trump's puppet. And unless these levers of power is taken away from Trump, I would not sleep well. If you look at the trend, it indicates that they are not going to give up power voluntarily. Yes, we still have elections, but I'm afraid that 2026 midterm will be free but not fair. And everything that they do, everything that they say indicates that they plan to control the election process. They're weaponizing DOJ, FBI, other agencies, and the way they behave, for instance, at the hearings on the Senate floor, indicates that they have audience of one. They look at the big boss. And Donald Trump believes that his presidency is all-powerful. It's not that he's secretive about it. He doesn't pay attention to Democrats. He believes that Democrats are enemies because he identifies his power, his party, current party, GOP, as the state. So it's amalgamating the state symbols, state interests with his party and, of course, with his own. Because on the top of everything that he does, there are two criteria, two important things. One is glory, another one is money. And very often they combine. And I would not underestimate the threat because they're sharpening this tool that is aimed at the very heart of American democracy. And one demonstration, no matter how big is that, is not enough. It's very important to step up pressure. Yeah, I admire your passion. I admire the passion of people on the streets. Where is this passion in Hakeem Jeffries, in Chuck Schumer, in Democrats? There are 214 Democrats in the House. They have to do it every day. They have to raise their awareness. They have to be more aggressive. Because it's not just about, the economic issues. It's not about the tariffs. It's about the very essence of American democracy that is being in grave danger.
Yeah, you're right about that, because there are lots of people from across the political spectrum whose issues were different. Some of it was immigration, some of it was tariff, some of it was abortion, whatever the case is. But fundamentally, we're past that now. We are at a point where none of this matters. Your debates about health care or support for Ukraine or Israel, Gaza or immigrant, none of it matters if you lose democracy. If we lose our levers and our ability to have that debate, it's done. You said power and glory. Same thing as the Soviet Union. Same thing as Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's you made a point. It's about the framework. America, it was built on this framework of freedom of speech and freedom of discussion. We could agree or disagree, but as long as we can do it freely, as long as we can use the constitutional tools to communicate our disagreement, our passion, and debate could be very passionate. But right now we are facing the real danger of all these tools being neutralized by Donald Trump's growing power. Article 1 of the Constitution talks about the House, the Congress, and of course the House and the Senate, and relying only on judicial branch is not enough. So it's very important that we begin just putting more and more pressure, because again, look at their actions. Trump is not shy to use agencies like FBI or DOJ against his political enemies. and the way that it's the Pam Bondi or Kash Patel or Kristi Noem, the way they're behaving indicates that they're not afraid of losing power because they do not intend to lose power. So they believe that they'll stay there because they understand the moment they lose control of the House and of course or the Senate. So the moment they're out of power, they will be responsible. So that's a great danger that too many top officials of Trump administration are ready now to cross the ultimate red line with Donald Trump. And don't forget, January 6, 2021, Donald Trump tried to overrule the will of American people.
Yep.
But then back in 2021, in January, he relied on his followers, on some crazies of maybe Proud Boys or just others, the ragtags. And this time they will be there, but wearing ICE uniform, there will be FBI agents, and God knows, maybe he'll bring even troops to the streets. So the threat is absolutely real, and we need a plan. And also, you made this very important point. Forget about other differences. I mean, let's not talk about things that divide us.
Yes,
we'll talk about it later. We have too many things that are very divisive. And they are very good in that. They always try to throw these little things, it's leftist, it's Antifa, okay, blaming me as being leftist, okay, be my guest. So very important that we concentrate on defending the very essence of American democracy. It's 250th anniversary coming out, and let's not allow Trump to turn it into his personal celebration, because everything he does, everything he believes in, it's contrary to what founding fathers did for us.